So, hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from Jennifer's Review. I know it's been a long time since we've been able to do a video, but it's worth the wait because I have found someone here today that is actually a distributor. And you were the person that actually goes out to the wineries. Well, actually, I'm going to introduce you.
Retailer.
Your name is David Breen from David Breen Wines, correct?
That's me.
All right. And I'm going to let you explain to everyone what you do.
Hi, everybody. David Breen Wines, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Very nice. Did some a good stint of time with a German wine company when I first moved from San Francisco to here. Spent a good 4 years with them. Got a little ground in German wines, and then I branched out onto my own. Always wanted to do that. So what I did was I systematically hit California, South America, and Europe. Found unique wines that weren't here in the Midwest.
You went there? You went to those places?
Actually traveled to them, yeah, which is cool. It's great traveling to South America and Europe. Love it. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, so.
I like the accent. Yeah, the accent, definitely.
Pretty cool. Going back to Europe is always fun, but
yeah.
South America I had not been to.
Okay.
And so.
That would be interesting.
We actually traveled with the gentleman who made the wine we're introducing today.
Oh, okay.
So he moonlights in Mendoza and in Colchagua, Chile. So, and then we brought the wines back, Jennifer.
I like that.
And we hand sell them, so retailing more as opposed to distribution.
Sorry.
Unique wines, all exclusive, and that's what our customers try and buy.
So would you say it was more like a boutique type of a service that you
very
offer?
much so.
Okay.
Very much so. That's actually something that I tend to forget about when I talk about the wines that we have here because they're so good. They're low production wines. They're all exclusive, and they're as clean as you can find without having that certified organic tag on the bottle.
Okay.
So.
What does that mean by not?
No chemicals whatsoever.
Okay.
In the wines.
Really?
Yeah. So.
And so I'm going to ask you another question. So how does that compare with like the mass-produced wines?
Ooh,
am I getting you in trouble?
Night and day, I would have to say. So mass-produced wines, and you know who you are.
I probably review them all, but anyway.
Yeah, it's night and day. You really have to stack them up side by side and sample them. Not to say that the mass-produced wines aren't good, but if you're comparing them, I think it's night and day with a certified organic. You know, and from a vintage to vintage, they differ too. So I'm really surprised with the certified organic from Barra Vineyards that I deal with. And although we don't have certified organic on the DeRose labels because there's extremely a large amount of hoops you have to jump through. Plus, it's really expensive, a little bit cost prohibitive. But knowing the boys down there at DeRose, they're as organic as you can find. So,
okay,
which is pretty good.
Well, so that's what we want to kind of get into today is you do offer that boutique service, that specialized, you go out there, you find the wines, you come back and you share with everyone, hey, look what I found, this is great, this is why it's great, here's what it pairs with, and everything else.
Right.
So that's kind of what you're going to do for us today. You went and you found this wine, and so can you show everyone the bottle?
Sure, yeah.
And we'll just see. So tell us a little bit about this one, where it comes from, a little bit more about the vineyard.
Sure. This is a Continental Cab, and I'll get into the specs of this wine in just a moment, but the vineyard is DeRose Vineyards, and DeRose is situated about 2 hours south of San Francisco in the Gabilan Mountains, Cienega Valley, and which is about 1 hour south of San Jose. And they have one of the oldest vineyards in California. So they're right.
How old is old?
1857, I do believe.
Wow.
So
it's been around.
It's been around.
Okay.
And they do a lot of dry farming on the vineyard, which is no irrigation whatsoever. So Al and Pat are the owners, and we've worked with them for the past 10 years. Produce fantastic wines, but not just your typical white wine or red wine. Very earthy, very unique, very different style. Full-blooded red wines. So we have an intriguing wine here to try today. So they don't produce an awful lot of wine at the vineyard, and as I said, Al jumps over to Continental Cab.
I know. I just realized that. So I got the cab part, but Continental. Can you explain why there's a car?
Yeah. Okay. They have an antique car collection.
The winery does?
On the vineyard
Okay.
grounds,
Oops.
and you can take the tour. They have 40 odd cars there, and I guess the story behind this one is this is the Continental Mark IV, I do believe, which was built to compete with the higher end luxury cars.
Which the car itself. Okay.
Yeah, which was bought by, I think it's Al and Pete. I don't think I've ever met Pete DeRose. Maybe I'm getting his name wrong or whatever. And then donated back to their antique car collection. So the legacy was that they'd create a wine in honor of this particular car. And so they're using Cabernet Pfeffer, which is a very unique grape varietal. I think only 2-3 vineyards in the country grow this particular varietal.
Okay.
Along with Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon, all estate grown grapes.
So this is a blend then?
3 grape blend.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to open this up right in front of you. I know you're all jealous. You have no idea what time it is.
It's afternoon somewhere.
That is it. Now, I know Jennifer likes red wines, and although temperature-wise it's rather hot outside, I have the air on.
Yes,
which
this
we're very
is
grateful
why
for.
we're doing the afro, kind of keeping that down today.
And then I'm going to get 2 more wine glasses, because we had to sample something prior
You
to...
didn't have to tell them we sampled. That could have just been our little secret.
That's correct. I'm going to go...
So one of the great things, and I'm going to talk to you while you're going. So you're talking about the mass-produced wines, how clean they are as compared to maybe this. Let's get into price, because I know everyone's going to want to know that. So what would you say price-wise this is?
Price-wise, let me get back down so you can...
Because that's what it all comes down to. Great wine, but can I
See
afford
me.
it if it's from a boutique,
Oh, very,
seller?
very much so. Good question, too. Everybody's looking for bargains. Good
Well,
quality wines at
I think it's
affordable
more for
price.
us that drink every day.
Yeah, really?
Need something affordable.
Okay, well, it's not the cheapest wine you'll find. That's for sure. I'm going to retail this for $16.99.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have shipping.
But that's, $16.99, that's on your average. It's probably not going to be your everyday wine that you're going to pick up. But if you're going to a nice, if you're going to bring a hostess gift, or if you're going to a nice dinner, this certainly would be appropriate.
I think so, too.
Yeah. So it's in that price range.
It's not one of those really, really heavy, awkward wines. It has a lot of fruit to it and a very unique, peppery, spicy taste to it also. So the Cabernet Pfeffer has those unique traits and qualities, along with the Cabernet Franc, which is leafy.
Pfeffer?
Pfeffer.
PH?
This is a German botanist who introduced this to the wine industry back in 1897. So he developed this particular grape varietal. So Cabernet Pfeffer, German word for pepper.
I was just going to say, there is definitely a spice on this.
Yeah, the great spice on it. So
Yeah, it's, and like even after I drink it, it's still warm. It's just that nice warm. I'll bet you this is great in winter, for like winter too. Summer, but also in winter.
I agree. Depending
because
on...
it's light. It's not heavy. It's not heavy. So it'd be great for summer, but then in winter too, it give you that nice warm feel.
She's hooked. Jennifer is hooked already. So cured meats, fowl, game, anything like that, this would pair up really, really nicely. It's got nice notes of pomegranate, vanilla, cherries.
It wouldn't overpower it. It'd be great.
And a nice pepper content to it also.
Like
so,
and it's not...
beautiful bouquet. Really, really nice. Inviting.
It doesn't have like a high alcohol content. You just don't taste that. You don't... It's clean. You're right.
We're opening it up right now just to remove any of the harsh elements of the wine, giving it a little air. Did
I drink it too fast? I'm like, I gotta drink it. Sorry.
Do you smell the vanilla?
I do. But now that I've tasted it, I just that pepper is just, I don't want to keep saying pepper, but it's just that warmth to it.
This is a nice, rich, medium-bodied red wine. Really, really nice flavor.
Because the color too. It's not purple, but it's more of a burgundy red, I'd say. No.
You know your gemstones, don't you? Deep ruby red.
Ruby red, yeah. That's probably what I would say. See?
And as I said, as Jennifer said, winter months where the majority of us drink our red wines. I know
in Wisconsin.
Yeah, well, they just pretty much drink anything like in Ireland.
But I think because it is light, I mean, it's not real heavy. I think it'd be great for summer too, definitely.
Yeah, it's it's not along the lines of a Pinot Noir, so make no mistake about it. It's a little heavier and richer.
Richer is a good word. Creamier? No.
Yeah, well, creamier can be a component that arises from the interaction of wine and the oak barrel, so you get that little creamy effect.
Okay. Well, okay, so now that we've kind of talked to them about this wine, because I know your boutique, and I know it's how can they get some of this wine if they wanted it? Because you can't get it from me, I'm sorry, but...
Right, well, you can get it through me if you'd like. I mean, all right. That's why we're here, to hopefully taste wines in front of you, explain what's out there, give you some idea as to the uniqueness of some of these wines, and then hopefully to ship some out to you. So we would have to, and how are we going to do this now?
Well, actually, here's the thing. If you are interested in ordering this wine, I am in the description below of this video. I'm going to have a link to how you can communicate with David. It is going to be very basic because he is...
the secret winemaker.
It's the secret winemaker. So, because it's boutique, not really set up, keeping his expenses low, he is going to... You can just email him. I mean, it's as simple as that. Tell him you saw the video, like the video. And actually, I'm sure you take suggestions if you have got anything, or if he, I don't know, got anything in another area or anything like that. I'm sure you can suggest things.
I'd love to. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. Let me know what you typically enjoy, what you like. Okay. I can certainly make recommendations. And the best way is to get some out to you so you can sample it. And if you like it, get back in touch with us.
It's a $16.99. The other thing is, if you are in the Milwaukee area, do you have this out at any of your...
This is not available in stores or restaurants. Okay. Just through me here in Milwaukee. So once again, you'd have to email me if you're at all interested in this. And it's quite a unique wine. Love to hear from you. I'd love to keep in touch if you're a big wine drinker, so don't be shy.
Yep. And of course, stop over to Jennifer's review. We will be reviewing a lot of these wines and doing some other things too. So hopefully this will be kind of a set thing. If we like it, if we can get this going on a monthly basis, we'll try to introduce a new wine for you. So thank you very much for stopping by, and hope you'll try some.
See you next month. Adios. Get rid of the adios quickly.